So, after learning how to edit your categories, we're going to discuss how to delete categories. To delete categories, we go to Posts. After that, we move our cursor towards the right and we click on Categories. And that will bring us to this page. We're conversant with this page now if we've been following up with our previous tutorial. So let's just say that we no longer need the lifestyle category on our website anymore and we want to trash it, we want to delete it. So to do that, we'll move to the lifestyle category from the list of our categories. So this is the lifestyle. So you make sure that your mouse is pointing the category which you want to delete. So you can see that there are different links here. We have edit, which we have discussed earlier. We have quick edit, same thing as edit. It's just that for the quick edit, just like we had in our post, you will not have full access to all the changes. You can only change some part of it, but not everything. But the edit allows you to change everything about the category. Then we have the delete, which is what we're discussing now. So delete will trash the entire category and everything in that category. If you have 50 posts in a particular category and you're deleting it, it means that all your 50 posts will go along with it. So you have to be very careful when making use of the delete button. In fact, everything that you do, you have to be very careful when making use of the delete button. You have to make sure that what you want to delete is actually what you want to delete. If not, you might end up losing files that you wouldn't like to lose. So then, to delete now, we'll take our cursor to the delete button and then we'll click on it to delete. Now you can see that it's actually giving us a warning. It's telling us you're about to permanently delete these items from your site. This action cannot be undone. It means that it is not moving to trash or anything. It's not moving to any waste bin like you usually have on your system. This is deleting it entirely from your system. It means you can't recover it. You cannot get those files back once you delete it. So if we press OK now, everything about lifestyle is gone for good. You're not going to get it back. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Alright, so because we want to delete, of course, we're going to click on the OK button. You see? Can you notice that the lifestyle category is gone? So that's how to delete categories. If you want to delete any of the categories, that is how to delete categories. And I told us that I'm going to show us how to categorize our post. We talked about post earlier on, so I'm going to show us how to add every post that we create in a particular category. Now we have 3 categories here. I'm going to show us on how to put each post in the categories. Okay, like for instance, we have the hello people that we did in our previous video. We're going to add hello people in happenings category. We want it to be in happenings. Okay, so let's go back to our dashboard first so that we can always be navigating to all those places from our dashboard. You don't have to maybe one day go to your dashboard and you say, oh, how do I get to this place? So let's go to our dashboard. So from our dashboard, I'm going to show us how to categorize posts. So to categorize posts is either we're writing a new post or we are categorizing an existing post. Okay, so let's try and categorize an existing post. And of course, you should know how to check the list of your posts in your on your site. So to do that, we go to post and then we go to all posts and then we click. So we have just one post here, and the one post here belongs to uncategorized. Now, I don't want it in uncategorized. I want it in let's say sports. So I want it in sports. So let's put this hello world in the sports category. To do that, we're going to bring our cursor to touch hello world. And of course, we're going to edit. So we'll bring our cursor down to the edit link to click on it. And so we're editing this post. We want this post to be in the sports category. So looking at this page towards your right hand side, like this, you can see that there is a category here. Okay. When you see something like this, it means that there is more to it than what you're seeing. Okay, so you have to click on the drop down arrow to actually see what is in it. So we're going to click on the drop down arrow because we want to categorize this hello world into sports. So we have to click on category now to choose a category for this particular post. So we'll click on the drop down arrow. You can see these are the list of our categories. We have the parent categories, which is happenings in sports, and we have a child category, which is a football, and we have the default category, which is uncategorized. Now I don't want this hello world to be in uncategorized. I want it to be in another category, and we said sports, right? So I want it to be in sports, and for it to be in sport, we have to check the sports category and uncheck the uncategorized category. So let's uncheck uncategorized. We have unchecked uncategorized. Okay, so and I want us to check the sports category, which of course is where we want hello world to be in. So we're going to check the sports category. So we have checked the sports category, and then the next thing we have to update this. Okay, so let's update this to save our changes. So it's been updated. When you go to all posts now, you discover that you have hello world in sports. So let's go back to all posts. So do you see that? Hello world. Did you check the category here? The category is showing that is in sports. Okay. So let me show you how to categorize a post. It's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. To categorize an existing post, you have to edit the post, and to categorize and a new post, you have to write a new post, just like we discussed in our previous video. You write a new post and then you categorize it before you publish. Okay, so that is all for this video, and I want us to try and hands on it and try to create more posts and categorize them, create more categories, categorize your post, and just lay your hands on what we've done so far. And I'm sure that you will love website design. You will love everything that has to do with WordPress. It's user friendly, and that's why it's a popular platform for website design. So see you next in our next video. Take care and have a nice time.